Hello, I'm Brian with Northwestwheelzndealz, and we are a father and daughter team who resell on eBay and Depop, and this will be our first video. We decided to start making these videos and able to better educate people about the items that we resell, and also force ourselves to become better educated about the items in order to share the details about these items. And today we are sharing some information about a set of books that I was given about 2 years ago. And what interests me about these books is they're written by an author local to our area, that's Washington State. And this is Gertrude E. Finney. Miss Finney was born in Indiana and became a Spokane, Washington, and surrounding area resident for nearly 80 years. She was born May 13th, 1892, and passed away May 14th, 1977. One day after her birthday, she died in her sleep at home. She was the author of 10 books. We have 9. I haven't been able to find any information on a 10th book, but I have I have 9 of her books, and some of them I have duplicates of. She was the author of books like including To Survive We Must Be Clever, which is this one here, set in the Aleutian Islands in the 1900s, or set in the Aleutian Islands in 1900 and published in 1967. Her first book was Sleeping Minds, set in Montana and published in 1951. She also, others include Stormy Winter and Life is a Journey. Her books were successful due in part to the authenticity of her books. She researched them extensively, often going to the locale to gain the necessary flavor for her writing. Now here in To Survive We Must Be Clever, we can see that we have a newspaper clipping about her and her research into the book. And this book here we have is signed by her, and it says, for the Finney section of the Wygant Library, with love, Gertrude E. Finney, 1966. And it has notes, it looks like, from her on her book. So she has the pages paper clipped and then underlines. And this may have been somebody else who was critiquing her writing, but it has, again, notes. And like this one's the last skin, so it has notes on like how the skins were obtained and how things were processed during these practices that she's writing about. So it looks like this has notes from the author as she wrote the book, and then a to from note from her to the library that she was that she gave this book to. We have Stormy Winter here, which is the same. All of these books that I was given have like this says News Tribune, Tacoma, Washington, so it has a newspaper clipping about her, but it also has a note from her to another one to the library, to Gaffey II and Sabrina, from the author to from author Gabby 1. So here's another one where she has written notes and kept notes on the book that she wrote. More notes and underlines on the book that she wrote. Same with Life is a Journey. I have 2 copies of Life is a Journey. So again, notes from her. And I think Gabby was her nickname. So a lot of them are signed with her nickname, Gabby. We have 2 of those. Sleeping Minds, this is the one set in Montana. To Patty, Auntie Gertrude, Best Wishes, September 26, 1951. So again, just more books on, or more notes to and from her. It looks like the receiver of the book signed it right there. And then here in Plums Hang High, which we have, I have the large paperback version, and I have the large hardcover version and the small paperback version. The paperback version does not have any notes to or from anybody. This is the first printing, set in 1955, printed here in the USA. But in this one, we have a newspaper clipping talking about, her death and her history. But we also have her obituary invitation. In remembrance of Gertrude E. Finney, May 13th, 1892 to May 14th, 1977. And it has the memorial service and those sorts of things on there. So that's very interesting. And then again, to Pat, Hannah Marie, great-grandmother from Gertrude E. Finney. So this is a really interesting collection. Nearly all of these are signed from her. I think there's only one that isn't. We have One Woman's Land, Yes, a Homestead, Is This My Love, and Muskets Along the, what is that, Chickahominy? Let's see here, Life is a Journey. Again, signed by her in 1959. Muskets Over Mahogany. Another novel by Spokane. Has colonial era settings. So this is a book with colonial era settings. These books were just in a barn, stored upstairs, and someone was getting rid of a bunch of books, and they just gave them to us. Published 1953, republished 1959. To, looks like, Mother of Somebody, gratefully. Looks like Gertrude. Muskets Over the Chickahominy. Is This My Love? Gertrude E. Finney. Another note from her. From, I think whoever gave this to us had somebody who was a loved one that had these and stored them, because there was also some like Dr. Seuss books stored in them. I think they were friends with a publisher, or somebody was a publisher, and they stored all of these. Published in England. So this is another one, signed by Gertrude E. Finney. Yeah, they gave us, like I said, they gave us a bunch of books, and we even had some original Dr. Seuss publications that we've sold already. Another newspaper clipping involving her and the book club that she was in. the 5th Annual Inland Empire Press Radio Awards Banquet. Oh, it's the Spokane Press Club. And again, signed from Gertrude E. Finney. They're in really good shape. You can see some staining where these clips were, these clippings were stashed at. Yes, a Homestead by Gertrude E. Finney. Let's see here. I think this is one that has not been signed, but it is from her collection. So yes, a Homestead by Gertrude E. Finney. One Woman's Land, signed October 29th, 1965, published 1965. And another One Woman's Land for my little sister. Yes, see, family. With love, Gertrude E. Finney. So I don't think the kids, these were like the grandkids that were just trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff that was stored in this barn. And they gave us, like, we loaded up the back of our SUV at the time with just mounds and mounds of books, and we actually made 2 or 3 trips, and these are some of the ones that were in there. I just thought they were very interesting. So if you're interested in a piece from this collection or the entire collection, you can find us at Northwestwheelzndealz on eBay. If you want to have a look at our entire collection, we do toys, we do clothes, we do just collectible items. We're again Northwestwheelzndealz on eBay. And if you want to take a look at my daughter's, also Northwestwheelzndealz on Depop. And my daughter is Peace_KS on Depop. That's PIECE_KS on Depop. And have a look at our collection and tell us what you think. Comment below if you're a reseller or if you're just interested in collecting old books, old, Hot Wheels, old, just any collectible items like this. If you like what we've done here and you like this collection, share it with your friends that are interested in the thrifting and resale community, and of course subscribe. Thank you again. I'm Brian with Northwestwheelzndealz.